Hello, and welcome back to the Sleepy Facts Show. Tonight, we'll be exploring fascinating facts about mammals. As you settle in, feel free to let me know in the comments where in the world you're listening from. I always enjoy seeing how far these quiet conversations travel. And if you'd like to support the show, you can find those details in the description. But for now, just get comfortable and we'll ease into tonight's topic. Mammals are a group of animals defined by several distinctive traits that set them apart from other vertebrates. Most mammals have hair or fur at some stage of their lives, which helps with warmth and protection. Female mammals also produce milk through specialized glands to feed their young. This ability to nourish offspring with milk is one of the defining characteristics of the entire group. The word mammal comes from the Latin word mamma, which means breast. This name reflects the importance of milk-producing glands in mammalian biology. These glands allow mothers to feed their young even when food sources are scarce or unpredictable. Because of this system, mammal babies often receive a long period of parental care compared with many other animals. Scientists have identified more than 6,500 species of mammals living on Earth today. These species range from enormous whales in the oceans to tiny shrews that weigh less than a coin. Mammals inhabit a remarkable variety of environments, including forests, deserts, oceans, mountains, and underground tunnels. Their ability to adapt to many different ecosystems has helped them spread across the planet. Mammals can be found on every continent, including the icy regions surrounding Antarctica. While land mammals do not naturally live on the Antarctic mainland, many marine mammals thrive in the surrounding waters. Seals, whales, and dolphins are well adapted to the cold ocean environment there. Their thick layers of blubber help them survive the freezing temperatures. Most mammals give birth to live young rather than laying eggs. The developing baby grows inside the mother's body, where it receives nutrients and protection until birth. This reproductive strategy allows many mammals to produce relatively well-developed offspring. However, a small number of mammals still lay eggs, which makes them quite unusual within the group. Mammals evolved from reptile-like ancestors more than 200 million years ago. These early relatives lived during the time when dinosaurs dominated the Earth. For millions of years, the earliest mammals were small and mostly active at night. After the dinosaurs went extinct about 66 million years ago, mammals rapidly diversified into many of the forms we see today. All mammals are warm-blooded animals, meaning they can regulate their internal body temperature. This biological ability is known as endothermy. It allows mammals to remain active in a wide range of climates, from freezing polar regions to hot deserts. Maintaining a constant body temperature requires a lot of energy, which is why mammals typically eat frequently. Mammals have specialized teeth designed for different tasks. Incisors are used for cutting food, canines for gripping or tearing, and molars for grinding. This combination allows mammals to eat a wide variety of foods, from plants to insects to meat. The diversity of mammalian teeth reflects the many different diets found across the group. Unlike reptiles, mammals have a lower jaw made of a single bone called the dentary. This structural feature helps create a stronger and more precise bite. The simplified jaw structure also allowed other bones to evolve into parts of the mammalian ear. These changes were important in the development of mammals' highly sensitive hearing. Mammals have 3 tiny bones in their middle ear that help transmit sound. These bones are called the malleus, incus, and stapes. Together, they amplify vibrations from the eardrum and pass them to the inner ear. This system allows mammals to hear a wide range of sounds with remarkable sensitivity. Scientists divide mammals into 3 major groups based on how they reproduce. These groups are monotremes, marsupials, and placental mammals. Each group has its own unique reproductive strategy and developmental process. Despite these differences, all 3 groups share the fundamental characteristics of mammals. Monotremes are the only mammals that lay eggs. Today, only 5 species of monotremes still exist. These include the platypus and 4 species of echidnas. Monotremes combine traits of both reptiles and mammals, making them one of the most unusual groups of animals alive today. The platypus is one of the strangest mammals in the world. It has a duck-like bill, webbed feet, and a beaver-like tail. Despite its unusual appearance, it is a true mammal that produces milk to feed its young. Platypuses are native to rivers and streams in eastern Australia. Marsupials are mammals that carry their young in a pouch after birth. Their babies are born extremely small and continue developing while attached to a nipple inside the pouch. This reproductive method is very different from that of placental mammals. Kangaroos, koalas, and wombats are well-known examples of marsupials. Marsupials are especially common in Australia and nearby regions. Because Australia was geographically isolated for millions of years, marsupials were able to evolve into many different forms. Today, they fill ecological roles similar to animals elsewhere in the world. Some marsupials resemble wolves, moles, or even flying squirrels. Placental mammals are the largest and most diverse group of mammals. In these animals, the developing baby receives nutrients from the mother through an organ called the placenta. This connection allows the fetus to grow inside the uterus for a longer period before birth. As a result, many placental mammals are born more developed than marsupials. Placental mammals include a wide variety of familiar animals. Humans, whales, elephants, bats, dogs, and cats are all part of this group. Placental mammals occupy nearly every habitat on Earth. Their evolutionary success has made them the dominant form of mammalian life today. Australia has more marsupial species than any other continent. The Virginia possum is the only marsupial native to North America. It is well known for its ability to play dead when threatened by predators. This defensive behavior can confuse predators long enough for the possum to escape. Possums are also helpful scavengers that clean up insects and carrion. Placental mammals make up the vast majority of mammal species alive today. They have successfully adapted to environments ranging from deep oceans to high mountains. Their reproductive strategy allows offspring to develop more fully before birth. This advantage has helped placental mammals become one of the most widespread animal groups on Earth. The blue whale is the largest mammal that has ever lived on Earth. In fact, it is the largest animal known to have existed in the entire history of the planet. These enormous marine mammals can reach lengths of more than 100 feet. Despite their size, they mainly feed on tiny shrimp-like animals called krill. A fully grown blue whale can weigh more than 150 tons. To put that into perspective, a single blue whale can weigh as much as about 25 adult elephants. Their massive hearts alone can weigh around 400 pounds. Even their tongues can weigh as much as a small elephant. At the opposite end of the scale is the Etruscan shrew, one of the smallest mammals by weight. These tiny animals weigh only about 2 grams. Because of their extremely fast metabolism, they must eat almost constantly to survive. Without frequent meals, they can starve within a few hours. The Etruscan shrew's heart beats incredibly fast, sometimes more than 1,000 times per minute. This rapid heartbeat helps maintain the high metabolism needed to fuel its small body. The shrew spends most of its time searching for insects and other tiny prey. Its entire life is essentially a continuous hunt for food. The African elephant is the largest land animal alive today. Male African elephants can grow more than 10 feet tall at the shoulder. They use their long trunks for breathing, smelling, touching, and grabbing food. Their trunks contain tens of thousands of muscles, making them incredibly strong and flexible. Male African elephants can weigh over 13,000 pounds. Despite their massive size, they are surprisingly gentle animals. Elephants live in complex social groups led by experienced females called matriarchs. These leaders help guide the herd to food and water sources. The bumblebee bat is often considered the smallest mammal by length. It measures only about an inch in body length. These tiny bats are found in caves in Thailand and Myanmar. Their small size helps them navigate narrow cave passages while hunting insects. Bumblebee bats weigh only about 2 grams, similar to the weight of a small coin. Their wings allow them to move quickly and precisely through the air. They emerge from their caves at dusk to hunt insects. Because they are so small, they can catch very tiny prey. Many mammals fall somewhere between these extreme sizes. Animals like foxes, deer, and wolves represent more typical mammal body sizes. These medium-sized mammals are often well adapted to a wide range of habitats. Their balanced body size allows them to move efficiently while conserving energy. Mammals come in an incredible variety of shapes and body structures. Whales have streamlined bodies designed for swimming through water. Monkeys and apes have flexible limbs adapted for climbing trees. Each body type reflects millions of years of evolution shaped by different environments. Some mammals are highly adapted for life in the water. Marine mammals include whales, dolphins, seals, and sea lions. These animals have streamlined bodies that reduce resistance while swimming. Many also have flippers instead of legs to help them move more efficiently through the water. Whales and dolphins are mammals that live entirely in the ocean. Even though they spend their lives underwater, they must still breathe air. This means they must regularly surface to inhale through blowholes on the tops of their heads. Their lungs are specially adapted to exchange oxygen quickly. Because whales breathe air, they cannot remain underwater forever. Some species can hold their breath for long periods while diving deep for food. Sperm whales, for example, can stay underwater for more than an hour. When they surface, they release a visible spray of air and water vapor. Bats are the only mammals capable of true powered flight. Unlike gliding animals, bats can actively flap their wings to stay in the air. Their wings are formed from thin membranes stretched between elongated finger bones. This unique structure allows them to maneuver with incredible precision. Some mammals glide through the air rather than fly. Flying squirrels are one of the best known examples. They have loose folds of skin between their limbs that act like parachutes. When they leap from trees, these membranes allow them to glide long distances between branches. Kangaroos are famous for their unusual method of movement. Instead of walking or running, they travel by hopping on powerful hind legs. Their large tails help them maintain balance while moving. This style of locomotion allows them to cover large distances efficiently. The cheetah is the fastest land mammal. It can reach speeds of up to 70 miles per hour during short bursts of acceleration. Cheetahs rely on this speed to chase down prey such as antelope. However, they can only maintain these speeds for a short time before becoming exhausted. Cheetahs have several adaptations that help them run quickly. Their bodies are long and lightweight, with flexible spines that stretch and contract during each stride. Their large nasal passages allow them to take in extra oxygen while sprinting. Even their claws act like cleats, helping them grip the ground. At the other extreme, sloths are among the slowest mammals. These tree-dwelling animals move slowly and deliberately through forest canopies. Their slow movements help them conserve energy. It also helps them avoid detection by predators. Some mammals are especially adapted for life underground. Moles are excellent diggers with powerful front limbs and strong claws. They spend most of their lives in tunnels beneath the soil. These tunnels protect them from predators and harsh weather while they search for worms and insects. Many mammals display impressive problem-solving capabilities. Scientists have observed mammals learning from experience and adapting their behavior to new situations. These abilities are often linked to relatively large and complex brains. Because of this, mammals are among the most behaviorally flexible animals on Earth. Dolphins are widely considered some of the most intelligent mammals besides humans. They live in complex social groups and communicate with a wide variety of sounds and whistles. Dolphins can also learn sophisticated behaviors through training and observation. In some cases, they have even been seen cooperating with fishermen or other dolphins to catch fish. Elephants have demonstrated an ability to recognize themselves in mirrors, which is considered a sign of self-awareness. This ability is rare in the animal kingdom. Mirror recognition suggests that elephants may possess a sense of individual identity. Their intelligence is also reflected in their complex social relationships and memory. Some primates have been observed using tools to help them gather food. For example, chimpanzees sometimes use sticks to extract termites from nests. This behavior requires both planning and understanding of cause and effect. Tool use among primates provides insight into the evolutionary origins of human technology. Chimpanzees often modify the tools they use in the wild. They may strip leaves from sticks to create better termite fishing tools. This behavior shows that they are capable of shaping objects to suit their needs. Such actions suggest a surprisingly advanced level of problem solving. Certain dolphins have been observed using sea sponges as tools while hunting. They place the sponge over their snout to protect it while searching for food along the seafloor. This behavior prevents injuries from sharp rocks or hidden animals. Interestingly, young dolphins often learn this technique from their mothers. Rats are highly intelligent mammals and are often used in scientific studies. They are capable of navigating complex mazes and remembering the correct paths. Rats can also learn from observing other rats. These abilities make them valuable subjects for research on learning and memory. Dogs have developed a remarkable ability to understand human communication. Many dogs can learn dozens of spoken words and gestures. They often respond to subtle cues such as pointing or eye movement. This sensitivity to human signals is one reason dogs have become such successful companions. Many mammals form strong social bonds with members of their group. Wolves, for example, live in family-based packs with clear social structures. These groups cooperate when hunting, raising young, and defending territory. Social living can increase survival for many mammal species. Some mammals appear to show behaviors that resemble empathy. Elephants have been observed comforting distressed members of their herd. Certain primates may groom or embrace companions that appear upset. While scientists continue to study these behaviors, they suggest complex emotional lives. Most mammal babies rely heavily on their mothers for care and protection. After birth, they usually receive milk as their primary source of nutrition. This milk contains proteins, fats, and antibodies that help the young grow and stay healthy. Parental care is one of the reasons many mammals have relatively low numbers of offspring. Milk produced by mammals is uniquely suited to the needs of their young. It provides essential nutrients and energy needed for early development. In addition to nutrients, milk contains immune molecules that can help protect babies from disease. The exact composition of milk varies between different mammal species. Some mammals have extremely long pregnancies compared with others. Elephants hold the record among land animals, with pregnancies lasting around 22 months. This long development period allows the baby elephant's brain and body to grow substantially before birth. As a result, elephant calves are relatively well developed when they are born. At birth, elephant calves can weigh around 200 pounds. Even at this size, they are still dependent on their mothers and herd members. The young elephants learn important survival skills from older members of the group. These social relationships are essential to their development. Small mammals often have much shorter pregnancies than large mammals. Mice, for example, are pregnant for only about 3 weeks. This rapid reproduction allows them to produce several litters each year. Such strategies help small mammals maintain their populations despite high predation rates. Some rodents can produce large litters of offspring at once. A single mouse may give birth to several babies at a time. These young grow quickly and can reach maturity within a few weeks. Many mammals learn important survival skills from their parents. Young predators often practice hunting through play with their siblings. These playful behaviors help develop coordination and strategy. Over time, these skills become essential for survival. Wolf pups learn hunting behaviors gradually as they grow. At first, adult wolves bring food back to the den. Later, the pups begin accompanying the adults on hunts. Through observation and practice, they slowly develop the skills needed to catch prey themselves. Young primates learn social behavior by watching other members of their group. Grooming, communication, and conflict resolution are all learned through experience. These lessons help maintain social harmony within the group. In species like chimpanzees, social learning plays a major role in daily life. Some mammals remain with their mothers for several years. Elephants, whales, and certain primates have long childhoods compared with many animals. Extended care allows the young to learn complex behaviors and social rules. This prolonged development is often linked to higher intelligence. Mammals play important roles in the ecosystems where they live. Their behaviors can influence plants, other animals, and even the physical environment. By feeding, digging, and moving through habitats, mammals help shape the balance of nature. Many ecosystems depend on mammals to maintain their stability. Some mammals help spread the seeds of plants. When animals eat fruit, the seeds inside often pass through their digestive systems. These seeds may later be deposited far from the original plant. This process helps plants expand into new areas. Fruit bats are especially important seed dispersers in tropical forests. They can carry fruit long distances before eating it. As they fly from place to place, they spread seeds across large areas of forest. This helps many tropical plants reproduce and grow. Beavers are known for their remarkable ability to reshape landscapes. By building dams across streams, they create ponds and wetlands. These new water habitats support fish, birds, amphibians, and many other animals. Because of this, beavers are sometimes called ecosystem engineers. The wetlands created by beaver dams can benefit many species. Grazing animals also influence plant growth in their environments. Animals like deer, bison, and antelope feed on grasses and other vegetation. By eating certain plants, they can change which species dominate an area. Their grazing patterns can shape entire landscapes. Predatory mammals help control populations of other animals. Wolves, lions, and foxes hunt herbivores and smaller animals for food. By limiting prey populations, they prevent certain species from becoming too numerous. This balance helps maintain healthy ecosystems. Some mammals play a role in pollinating flowers. While insects are the most common pollinators, certain bats also carry pollen between plants. As bats feed on nectar, pollen sticks to their fur. When they visit another flower, the pollen is transferred, allowing plants to reproduce. Bats are particularly important pollinators for some plants. Certain species of cactus, agave, and tropical fruits rely on bats for pollination. Mammals can also shape their environments through digging and burrowing. Animals such as prairie dogs, rabbits, and ground squirrels create underground tunnel systems. These tunnels provide shelter not only for the animals themselves, but also for other species. Their digging also helps mix and aerate the soil. Fur is one of the defining features of mammals. It provides insulation that helps maintain body temperature. In cold environments, thick fur can trap warm air close to the body. This adaptation allows mammals to survive in extremely cold climates. Arctic mammals often have particularly dense coats. Animals such as polar bears and Arctic foxes rely on thick fur to survive harsh winter conditions. Their fur may also change color seasonally for camouflage. These adaptations help them blend into snowy environments. Marine mammals rely on a different type of insulation known as blubber. Blubber is a thick layer of fat located beneath the skin. It helps whales, seals, and walruses retain heat in cold ocean waters. This layer also stores energy for long migrations. Blubber can be several inches thick in large marine mammals. In addition to keeping the animal warm, it provides buoyancy in the water. Desert mammals often face the opposite problem of extreme heat. Some species have large ears that help release body heat. The fennec fox, for example, has enormous ears relative to its body size. Blood flowing through these ears helps cool the animal down. The fennec fox lives in the deserts of North Africa. Its large ears also help it detect prey moving beneath the sand. This keen sense of hearing allows it to locate insects and small animals. Its pale fur reflects sunlight, helping it stay cool. Some mammals survive winter by entering a state known as hibernation. During hibernation, their body temperature and heart rate drop significantly. This allows them to conserve energy when food is scarce. Animals like groundhogs and certain bats rely on this strategy. Bears also enter a deep winter sleep that is often described as hibernation. During this time, They do not eat, drink, or leave their dens. Instead, they rely on stored body fat for energy. This allows them to survive the cold months when food is limited. Some mammals enter a lighter energy-saving state called torpor. Torpor can last for only a few hours or days rather than an entire season. During this time, the animal's body temperature drops temporarily. This strategy helps small mammals conserve energy overnight or during cold weather. Torpor is especially useful for small mammals with high metabolisms. Animals like hummingbird-sized bats may use torpor regularly. By lowering their energy use, they avoid burning too many calories when food is unavailable. This adaptation is essential for survival. Many mammals communicate using a combination of sounds, body language, and scent signals. These forms of communication help animals warn others of danger, attract mates, or maintain social bonds. Different species rely on different methods depending on their environment. For example, animals living in dense forests may rely more on sounds than visual signals. Whales are known for producing complex vocalizations, often referred to as songs. These sounds can travel vast distances through the ocean. Some whale songs may last for many minutes and follow repeating patterns. Scientists believe these vocalizations may play a role in communication and mating. Wolves communicate with one another through howling. A wolf's howl can carry for several miles across open landscapes. These calls help pack members locate one another and coordinate movement. Howling can also warn rival packs to stay away from their territory. Many mammals mark their territory using scent. They may leave scent signals through urine, specialized glands, or rubbing against objects. These chemical messages can communicate information about identity, reproductive status, or territorial boundaries. Other animals can detect these signals long after they are left behind. Mammals generally have a highly developed sense of smell. This ability helps them locate food, detect predators, and recognize other individuals. In many species, smell is far more important than vision. Their noses contain millions of scent receptors that allow them to detect faint odors. Dogs are famous for their extraordinary sense of smell. Their noses contain far more scent receptors than those of humans. Because of this, dogs can detect certain odors at extremely low concentrations. This ability allows them to assist humans in tasks such as search and rescue operations and medical detection. Some mammals navigate using a remarkable system called echolocation. In this process, animals produce sounds and listen for the returning echoes. By analyzing these echoes, they can determine the location and shape of objects nearby. This ability is especially useful in dark environments. Bats rely heavily on echolocation to hunt insects at night. They emit high-pitched sounds that bounce off objects and their surroundings. The returning echoes allow them to locate prey with impressive accuracy. Even tiny insects can be detected using this method. Dolphins also use echolocation while hunting underwater. They produce clicking sounds that travel through the water. When these sounds bounce back from fish or other objects, the dolphin interprets the echoes. This allows dolphins to detect prey even in murky water. Many mammals have whiskers that help them sense their surroundings. These specialized hairs are extremely sensitive to touch. Whiskers can detect subtle movements in air or contact with nearby objects. This is especially useful for animals that move through dark or narrow spaces. Humans are members of the mammal group as well. Like other mammals, humans have hair, maintain a constant body temperature, and produce milk for their young. These traits connect us to a long evolutionary history shared with other species. Despite our technological advancements, biologically, we remain mammals. Humans belong to a subgroup of mammals called primates. Primates include monkeys, apes, lemurs, and humans. Many primates share characteristics such as forward-facing eyes and flexible hands. These traits help them interact with complex environments. Primates are often known for their intelligence and social behavior. Many primate species live in groups with intricate social relationships. They communicate through sounds, facial expressions, and gestures. These behaviors provide insight into the evolutionary origins of human social interaction. Humans share a surprisingly large amount of DNA with other mammals. For example, humans share about 98% of their DNA with chimpanzees. This genetic similarity reflects a shared evolutionary history. It also explains why many biological processes are similar across mammal species. Many mammals have lived alongside humans for thousands of years. Through domestication, humans have developed close relationships with certain animals. These animals often rely on humans for food and protection. In return, they provide companionship, labor, or resources. Dogs were among the earliest animals domesticated by humans. Archaeological evidence suggests that this relationship began at least 15,000 years ago. Early dogs likely helped humans hunt and guard camps. Over time, this partnership developed into the companionship we see today. Cats were likely domesticated later than dogs. Their domestication is closely linked to early farming societies. As humans stored grain, rodents became more common around settlements. Cats were drawn to these areas because they could easily hunt the rodents. Many mammals are raised by humans as livestock. Animals such as cows, sheep, and goats provide food, clothing materials, and other resources. These animals have played an important role in human civilization for thousands of years. Their domestication helped support the development of agriculture. Today, many mammal species face serious threats. Habitat loss, climate change, and human activities have reduced populations in many regions. Conservation efforts aim to protect these animals and their environments. Preserving biodiversity helps maintain healthy ecosystems. Protecting mammal habitats benefits many other forms of life as well. When forests, oceans, and grasslands are preserved, entire communities of organisms can thrive. Mammals are often important indicators of ecosystem health. By protecting them, humans also protect the natural systems that support life on Earth. That brings us to the end of tonight's episode. If you'd like to hear more calm explorations like this, you can follow or subscribe wherever you're listening. And a quiet thank you to the supporters who help make this show possible. If you'd like to support the show as well, you can join them through the Patreon link in the description. Until next time, sleep well.